Howdy everybody, how we doing today? So we had plan A, which involves the Fishfinder, more specifically using the chart, and I had a couple of waypoints. There's the chart, booting up. Have the chart, have a few waypoints in the backcountry. So starting the process of prospecting the backcountry. But there was just a quick dip in the winds, and I thought it would be better than this because it's supposed to be under 10s, but as you can see out there, it's kind of white cappy. And also you can see it's full of this turtle grass everywhere. So that means I get beat up, covered in wet water, and my motor fouls up in the prop because of all this turtle grass. So I think we're going to delay plan A of going to the backcountry, finding those GPS waypoints that I have, and we're going to not fight Mother Nature and head over to the other side of US 1, which is the leeward side. See if it's a little bit calmer there. Then behind these dark kind of grayish clouds is blue clouds, and supposedly the sun's supposed to pop out for a few hours this afternoon, and this wind is supposed to lay down a bit. So if that happens within the next hour or two, then we still might try to make the run out there, because I really wasn't going to fish it. I just wanted to make sure I could find those coordinates on here and start mapping things out. So that is our tentative plan. I'm over here at the bait shop, and there's filled full of new inventory. Lots of pilchards in here. I see them kicking up as I'm running around. I can see them there. So it is full. And then I saw some bubbling action, which is probably, oh, you can see them flashing through here. Oh yeah, it is packed. I saw some bubbling through, so that's probably tarpon. Yeah, that's all just jam-packed in here. Saw the pelicans around, so I knew it was going to be here. There, you can see them there. These are the big sandy key pilchards. Look at them. I can feel them bumping into the bottom of. See, they're jumping into the skiff here. Look at all of them. Holy mackerels. Or holy sardines. Look at all of them. Damn. Once again, 5-foot net is probably what I need. I'm not even sure what I would do with these. Huh. That is a sign of full of pilchards. Blacked out pilchards. Alright, so this is going to signify pilchards. That's what bait looks like stacked up. All on that bottom there. Bait ball. Alright, so let's use the fish finder and see if we could find the bait. That guy's kind of pointing it out. See, it's pretty clear coming to a hump, which is right here. I want to kind of push us over a little bit. All right, so we went over that edge. Now we're back down into the deep, so it's about 6 foot, and you can see how stacked up. This is all pilchards right here. That is the true bottom right there, but that is all pilchards, and you can see them running. That's how many pilchards are around. Easy to mark because these are the bigger sandy key pilchards. Blacked out, full of bait. I can feel them hitting the bottom of my skiff here. Yeah, you can actually see them on the screen, and you can see them in real life. Now we went over a hump, and then we're back down into the deep again. and you can see them coming back up. So it was cleared out because it was the high spot, so there's nothing there, but then we get into the deeper spot back down to 6 foot and it's backed up again. See them all skedaddling around there. Another section that's just fully blacked out. And you see we went over a high spot. There's the high ridge. And then we'll come back down on the other side. See, nothing. No pilchards, no pilchards. So that is finding bait 101. Well, that little lobster pot or something there that registered it. Now here's down scan showing all the pilchards. Just went over a hump, getting down to that 6 to 8 foot range, and all that is pilchards. And you can kind of see them. Well, I can see them on this side, but that's using down scan imaging, showing what all the individual little pilchards, you can actually count them coming over a hump. That guy's pointing them out as well. Getting to a high spot. Oh, I still see some around. Yeah, they're still showing. They're right along the bottom there. Just not as packed. That's the high spot. That's the high spot. Then we're coming over the edge. And that's pretty much the drop off there, start. And then back to the pilchards along the bottom. Stacked up along the bottom there, heavy. And then all these guys just darting about along the top. Here's another good look at them. Should be coming up to a hump. So they're all pretty much stacked up on that bottom. The top 2 or 3 feet's pretty empty, so you don't really see them unless they jet up to the top. But they're down the bottom 2 to 3 feet. Getting top to the top here. Not much going on. Coming up over the hump. Now we're getting to the deep side. And they should be starting to stack up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I can start seeing them running around there. A lot heavier here. They like the deeper water. But that is down scan imaging pilchards. All right, now I can see them. I don't want a lot. That's going to get a lot. Close it up quick. Not a lot. Oh, that ought to work. Oh, that'd be perfect. Perfect. Nice. Close the net up early. Turn the live well pump back on. Jump and you shall survive. I don't need very many. There we go. perfect pilchards. No, I'm not getting all wet for just a quickie run like this. That ain't happening. Wow, just threw that pilchard out and got whacked. What is this? Nice mangrove. Come this side. Ah, nice mangrove, man. Now, look at that sandwich. Ba-bam! Barely hit the water. Look at that boy. As long as my tiller handle. Nice. Just anchored up underneath this bridge and throwing stuff out there. Wow, and they're just getting whacked. Oh no, oh no, what is this? Oh, come out, come out. Oh, this, what the heck? Ugh. Oh no! What happened there? Oh, that was something really good. What the heck? Didn't have my drag set, so I was fumbling with it. Man, there's some big chunks in there. 2 baits, 2 nice ones. Well, they're stacked up right there, whatever they are. It's all snappers. That other one must have been a big old chunker that I lost. Yeah, they're all just snappers there. This one's not so big. Still probably makes the limit. Doesn't feel like a snapper. Is it a snapper? Oh yeah, it's a snapper. Another nice one. Oh. All these would fit a frying pan. Not as big as that one I lost. Man, I want that guy back. Huh. Where'd all these nice snappers come from? Kind of putting it down there and getting whacked. Just like that. Pretty quick and easy. A little smaller one. They seem to like the bigger pilchards. Wow, you're skinny, dude. I think the big one's got a bit wary. I might have to move down a bit. There we go. New spot, new fish. Yeah, a lot of frying pan size. Oh, buddy. Sorry about that. You can be netting it out. Aggressive biters. All right, let's see if there's any fishies right around here. I'm playing with it, see how it'll come out. There he goes. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, see, there's a school of decent sized ones there. Look at all of them. Ooh, there's some nice ones in there. This is a nice one too. Ooh. I actually went back and got some bigger pilchards, because they seem to like the big ones, like the bigger ones. Yeah, they're stacked up right below me there. Nice. But they get smart right away. You catch one and then they're right on you, especially when I'm sitting on top of them and they're looking at me. All right, we're gonna switch over to a knocker rig. That's my favorite way to do these bridges. That way you could put a bait down in their face and then they'll have to eat it. Had to add on some extra leaders so that they had enough slack to be able to run with it. Let it get to the bottom, give it some slack. Playing with it, playing with it. Busting. Unless it's eating it. Or did it steal it? Oh, they freaking chunked on it. Something's got it. Something's got it. Swimming with it. Is he eating it? Did he eat it? There he goes. Come on. Come on. Nice snapper. Nice snapper. Nice one. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's what we've been waiting for. Look at that chunk. Look at that chunk. That's what we've been waiting for. Oh, oh, Bassmaster 5000. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Bam. Look at that chunk. That's how we do it. Ah, that's more than a sandwich. There we go. Knocker rig for the win. Boom. That was on that big dead pilchard. Roll it out. Roll it out. Nice. Knocker rig for the win. Give them time to eat it. All right, I called it a day. It's still windy. It never really laid down. The clouds cleared up. Sun came out for a bit, but you can still see it's all white cappy out there. So it would have been just a rough run out and a rough run back. So, and I wouldn't be able to see anything while I'm out there. So that just didn't pan out, so I'm kind of glad I didn't go. But got pilchards, got mangrove, so bent a rod, that's good. I went ahead and fixed my well, I didn't fix it, I just made it easier. I put this aluminum plate, I made this aluminum plate, so it's basically bolting on a wrench, so it holds this side of the head. So I just have to loosen this nylon side. That loosens it a couple turns, and then I could bring the transducer down, tighten it up. So it's just one wrench that I keep with me, so it makes it a lot easier to bring this back up when I don't need it sticking out. So has a half a chance of surviving. I'm gonna paint it green though, I forgot to do that. But otherwise, good day on the water. I was happy, got out, stretched the legs, test things out. Having problems with this guy, so I don't know. I think it might be the O-ring. Motor seems to be turning, but it's not pushing water, so it gets weeds inside there, and then it breaks suction. So I have to clean it out all the time, but now it's not doing it and it's clean. So I think there's an O-ring seal that's not sealing and it's losing pressure. So something to work on. But anyways, that was the day. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye. There's my buddy. Too late. Threw all the pilchards out already.